Hello, everyone, and welcome to CIS277. This is Professor Bob Hendry. You call me Bob. And today is Halloween. Happy Halloween, everyone. It is the 31st, that's right. The 31st of October, 2019. So happy Halloween. And it is snowing outside. I was going to say it's snowing cats and dogs, but that would be raining cats and dogs. So this is what we have on board today. Here's some quick class announcements, and then I'll get you to your assignment where you could do your clicking and do the lecture, do my demo, and do all your reading. You guys know how that all works from now. But just a couple of class announcements that kind of show us where we're at. We're going to start Ruby programming today. Now, you should have just been finishing up, or pardon me, I don't want to panic you. You should be working on your lab exercises, and most of you are still working on your virtualization DigitalOcean exercise. But today's lecture, or today's topic for this week, is going to be Ruby programming, and I got some interesting stuff for you as far as your reading goes, as far as the job market for Ruby, and also some good links on some Ruby code and some good Ruby documentation. So it's a very exciting week. I think it is anyway. I'm not so sure. So that's going to be our topic for this week, another scripting language. So far you've had Java, which technically is a language, not really a scripting language. You've had Python, which is more of a scripting language, and now you're going to have Ruby. So I'm trying to hit most of the good ones, and this is going to be another one you're going to hit. Now, insofar as where we're at with the semester, now, remember I told you guys right when we started the semester that we're going to get to the point where we're going to feel like we're buried with work? That's kind of where we're at now. If you've noticed, I've kind of backed off a little bit on throwing more material at you because you need to absorb. I mean, you are getting new material, but you need to absorb the stuff that you've been working on, and almost all of you are still catching up with your assignments. So if you think you're alone, you're not. Don't panic. Keep at it. Keep working at it. You'll do just fine. Now, as far as the DigitalOcean or the virtualization lab goes, I forget which assignment that is. 8, I think it is. Now, when you do that, remember, if you don't want to set up a DigitalOcean account, you can use mine. And I did give you the credentials. If you need to know them again, just send me an email. I don't want you digging through the lectures trying to find something. If you could just email me. No, I'm not going to call you out. I'm not going to say, listen to the lecture. I gave it to you already. Just let me know. Easy button. I'll get you up and going and started. Now, if you try to log in as me for DigitalOcean, which you do have my permission to do, DigitalOcean is going to ask you, it's going to prompt you, or say that it's sending you like an access code saying, I don't recognize where you're logging in, IP address, blah, 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 blah. When you get that, now this is important, send me an email. Bob, I'm trying to log in the DigitalOcean and it won't let me because it's asking me for an access code. I will give you the access code. It's not as horrible and time consuming as it sounds. Just send me an email. I'll give it to you. You could log in. Because, again, I want you guys to have the experience with spinning up virtual servers, but for those of you that don't have credit cards or don't want to create a DigitalOcean account, I want you to use mine. It's worth it. I mean, even if you spin up, like I said, the assignment was like a small Linux server. That's really just a few cents. So I really don't mind you doing that. It's worth the experience. So please reach out to me if you need to. You will need to, actually, for that access code if they ask you for one. And I'll give it to you easy peasy, nice and easy, right? Now, also, as far as the rest of our time together goes, if you look at our syllabus, we're really kind of in the home stretch here. There's only, I believe, a couple of assignments left. So, we have kind of went over the hump. We have turned the corner. And usually they always say it's like the darkest before the dawn. And that's kind of true here. If you think you're overwhelmed and, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? I don't know how I'm going to get out. I got so much work to do. Don't panic. We only got a couple more to do. Just keep at it and let me know if you need help sooner rather than later. Now, other than our class time, I am available on campus on Tuesday evenings and on Thursday evenings, and you can come by for no reason. You don't even need an appointment, although I do prefer that you do, because if you let me know you're coming, I could know what you're going to be covering, and I could ask you maybe for some code examples, so we can, I could start debugging your stuff. I don't necessarily think it's a good idea if you just come and just say, hey, Bob, I need some help. Here's all my stuff. Because it might take me, some time just to ramp up to speed on what you're doing and what your questions are. Although you can. Again, I don't want to be confusing. I just want to be as accessible as possible. If you don't have an appointment, find me. We'll get you all up to speed. If you can make an appointment, I'd prefer it, because that way I can prepare for you and I can make the best use of your time. And also, I am available on Fridays sometimes. On Fridays, I spend a great deal of time in my office on campus, and I do stuff there as well. So I am available then. And also, as you guys know, most of you, I'm available virtually almost anytime. Let me know what your concerns are. Send me an email. Bob, I can't get this to work. Please take a look at it. I will gladly take a look at it. My turnaround time is usually a half of a day or so. So if you're working on something over the weekend and you're panicked, you can't get it working, just shoot me an email. Say, Bob, this is what I got. I can't get it working. And then just rest for a little bit. Just de-stress. And then, on Monday, maybe check your email and, I'll have something for you. Again, I'm here for your success. I really am. Just because we don't meet all the time in our classroom. Like I said, the first day of class, we really meet all the time. The world is our classroom. We use technology whenever we can. Also, if you look at the syllabus, and I don't know if this is a reminder or not, if you look at the syllabus, I changed a couple of the later assignments. I got rid of the research paper and some of the, or there was another one as well, and I replaced them with regular lab assignments. I think that's probably the right call, because I do want to have 2 extra labs. I wanted a lab on cloud computing, and I wanted one on cloud storage. So to do that, I had to eliminate the papers. So I'm sure that no one's going to be crying for that one, right? But if you've started working on the papers, I don't know if you have. If you want, you can continue to work on it, and I'll give you extra credit for it. If you want to start on the paper and want to get extra credit, let me know, and I'll get you up to speed. But otherwise, if you want, you can safely forget about it and just worry. It's probably too terse of a term. You can focus on your lab assignments. That's really about it. We went over where we're at in the course. We went over the changes to the lab assignments. We went over what we're covering, kind of where you're at, and also DigitalOcean when you log in. If you need to, if it's going to prompt you for a code, send me an email. I'll respond to it almost immediately, because what happens is DigitalOcean says, hey, someone's trying to log on as you. I'll know it's you, but I don't know which one of you it is, so I just can't, what do I do? So contact me, and I'll give you it, and then you're all up and going. So anyway, things are going swimmingly. You guys you're all kind of like bunched together. Some of you still are, a little bit running behind with your lab exercises, but just about no one has them all in, and that's one thing about meeting remotely. Most of you do a lot of your labs remotely. You don't know where everyone else is at, so that's kind of where these touch bases are important. Where keep working at it. We're almost done. Seriously, we only got couple more labs to go. You have way over a month. We have like 5 weeks left of the semester, 4 to 5 weeks left of the semester, and then you have the finals. And of that, there's only like 2 more lab assignments. That's it. So that's a whole bunch of time to catch up. And as also, like I promised you, I back off a little bit on the amount of new material in the last few weeks of class, so we could all catch up. Anyway, it is snowing today, and it's snowing cats and dogs out. So today's class, if you get this in time, I'm going to send you an email anyway. But if you get this in time, it's going to be an official virtual class, meaning that, the campus is open, but use common sense. Roads are horrible. It's a sheet of ice out there. We're going to meet virtually. So if you had, I don't think, I'm looking at my appointment book, I don't think any of you had appointments with me tonight. So probably wouldn't be a good day to do it. So if you needed to meet me tonight, we probably should do it face to face at a different time. Otherwise, you can find me electronically. I think that's it, folks. Do your reading. Keep on your lab assignments. We're doing Ruby this week. Ruby's really, really cool. It's not a language that I use a lot, but it's a fun one that I like to use. I use different professionally. I use different languages, so Ruby isn't really one of them I use constantly, but it is a fun scripting language, and it's very, very much in demand. One of the links I gave you is about, coding jobs that you could get that don't necessarily need college degrees, and it mentions Python, Ruby, JavaScript, and I think there was a couple other ones. That Apple one. Shoot. Anyway, but I agree with that. So Ruby is definitely worth learning, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. All right, folks, I'm going to finish up the introduction to the class. From this point, what you do is click on the link for the assignment. You'll see assignment 9, and then in the reading, you're going to get all the reading that you usually get, and then you're going to get the link for my demo. Remember that that's another change too, that my demo now is going to be in the reading. It's not going to be part of what you're listening to now. So that way, all of your reading and your viewing is all in one spot. That just makes sense, right? Because that's what all you got to do is you click on this, you hear the class intro, go to your assignment, and everything is from there. Oh, one more thing. Sorry. I know I'm channel surfing a little bit. What a surprise. If you need to see where your assignments are for some reason, Bob, I'm going through my email. I don't know where the link is for assignment 5. Okay, go to the syllabus. Everyone knows where that is, right? Go to the syllabus. On the syllabus, if you go to the last page, it's got the links for all of our assignments. It's a one-stop shop. Just go to our syllabus, go to the last page, assignment 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down. They're all right there. No searching. No drama, no I didn't get the email, nothing. It's all right there, and it's all ready for you just to click on. If you have any questions, please contact me. All right, folks, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you either in class soon, if not today, or online. Have a great day and careful driving.